Hey there, my soul family. It is your girl Mecca here, and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. If it is your mission to live out the greatest version of yourself in this human existence, then you, my soul friend, are in the right place. I'm so excited about this video, honey. You seen the title, How to Get Out of Struggle. Let's get straight into the video. Oh, baby, struggle. Nobody likes struggle. Struggle is something that does not feel good. We're going to talk all about it. But before I dive deep into everything and before I drop these gems and these jewels on you, make sure if you are not a family member here at Mecca Mastery TV and your spirit feels called to it, to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss any updates. I am dropping weekly food for your soul every single Monday, honey. This is weekly soul food, okay? And if you are a returning subscriber, hello. How you doing? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, my soul family. Hello, my brothers and sisters. I love y'all. Thank you. Struggle. First of all, this video is going to be quick because I get to the point. I want to talk about something real quick to reiterate something. I say this a lot on my channel. I dive deep into the essence of reiterating that life is a constant ebb and flow, and we are constantly in a life, death, life, death, life, death, life, death cycle. I'm sure that you can, take a look at your life and tune into your journey, and you can probably notice and see that throughout this journey, you've lived many different lives within this single lifetime. I'm sure you can say that, right? You've lived many different lives within this single lifetime. And what I mean by that is, like, you were so many different people, different personalities. You lived out different desires. You lived in different places. It's just like you look at yourself from 2 years ago or 5 years ago, and it's a different person from where you are today. So with that being said, it's very clear as to why we go through struggle. But the thing is, I want you to get into the space where we have been taught to look at something in a negative way and look at it as in a way that you do not attach a label to it that is going to shrink you. I know you're like, what, Mecca? What are you talking about? Hold on, let me explain. So one thing I've noticed is that life is constantly a life, death cycle, and I'm constantly ebbing and flowing, right? And so if I don't attach myself to certain things, when it's time for it to go, and it's time for me to let it go, or time for me to go to a different space or different phase in my life, then guess what? I can easily transition there. However, let me tell you when struggle happens. Struggle is just merely when we try to attach ourselves to a season in our lives. We define our character, we define ourselves and our life and everything in our life by this thing or this season or this set of events. You get what I'm saying? Follow me. Let me tell you. I was an exotic dancer for 7 years, right? Let me give you an example. I was an exotic dancer for 7 years. I was used to, within that time frame, seeing between $5,000 to $20,000 a month, okay? If I made under $5,000 in a month, I would cry, which was ridiculous, okay? I would cry. Literally, I would bring tears to my eyes. I'd be like, nobody liked me today in the club. This month is crazy. It's crazy. Just crazy. Living in a sunny climate, waking up every day looking at palm trees, living 15 minutes drive to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, like, are you serious? Eating whatever I want, wearing red bottoms, high designer clothes, going to Starbucks 2 or 3 times a day, getting chai tea lattes. Girl, just crazy, okay? However, when life took me through I started to birth new desires. I no longer wanted to do that. So what happens is spirit, God, universe, however you label it, that in which created us, decided to offer me a set of experiences that's going to align me vibrationally with these new desires that I wanted. So guess what I did? Started to cry. Because these new vibrations, okay, these desires I wanted, it took away all that money that I'm used to. Because what I had to learn to do is get in tune with myself and feel myself instead of allowing to have so much money cloud my judgment, okay, or be a veil or rosy colored lenses so I can actually see myself. So I entered into a space of what we call struggle, as I would think, right? I thought at that time is because, well, I'm not making $5,000 to $10,000 a month anymore, so I'm struggling. When really, It's ebbing and flowing. So one part of my garden, I like to look at life as a garden. Life is like a garden. Every area of your life in life is a garden. You got your financial aspect of your garden, your relationships, your personal relationships, your friendships, your, you know what I'm saying, your business relationships, your family. You have your spirituality, okay? You have certain aspects. You have your personal development. You have your fun and recreation. Okay. You got your environment. You got many different parts of your garden. You got your fitness. You got your body goals. You got your nutrition. This is your garden. Now, I'm sure that you've seen gardens in real life that certain parts of the gardens are not thriving. That does not mean you throw the whole garden away. That does not mean that the garden is not producing. That does not mean that the garden is not abundant. That does not mean that the garden is struggling. It's just that this tree right here, this apple tree, we just need to work on it a little bit. But we still got a tree full of mangoes, of bananas, of apples, of oranges, of coconuts. Life is the same way. So you might have one aspect of your life or your garden that needs a little bit tending to, but guess what? It has some poison in the soil. So it has to go all the way down so you can go ahead and rip the roots out and repurpose it, okay? Plant new seeds, put new soil down, but the other aspects of your gardens are thriving and feeding you. It's the same thing with your life when you're thinking you are in struggle. Just because your finances are not where they used to be, or they're not where you want them to be right now, does not mean that you are not living in abundance of your life. Look at other areas of your life. The abundance in your relationships, the abundance in your body and your nutrition, the abundance that you have the ability to go to any coffee shop and get whatever latte that you want or tea that you want, the abundance of books that you have or knowledge that you have, the abundance of heat that you have in your home. See, the problem is that we are ungrateful. How to get out of struggle is to start to get in gratitude. How to get out of struggle is to start to get into the essence of gratitude and look at what is the abundance that's in other areas of my life right now. Even as I start to give attention to these other areas of my life, these other areas of my garden, okay, I might need to go ahead and completely rip the roots out of this area of my life and put new soil down and plant new seeds. It might be nothing there in this area. It might be depleted, but that's okay because it's abundance over here. And guess what? The more you be fed from the other aspects of your garden, it starts to feed over to the other areas. It's called connection momentum. But guess what? If you're sitting there in one area of your garden and you're looking at the apple tree that's not growing, the other areas of your garden is going to start to rot because you don't have the energy and vitality to nurture them, to feed them, and to water them. So how do you get out of struggle? You end struggle by entering into gratitude. You end struggle by entering into abundance in all the other areas of your life, right? When you do that, you start to push the abundance and the energy and the essence of that into the areas that are not thriving and surviving as so much. You are stronger than what you realize. You are more capable than what you are, more than what you realize. You are more in control than what you are realizing. This is called life. It's an ebbing and a flowing. And it's at seasons where everything is thriving. And then at seasons where things die off. Start to tune to nature. You will see on the wintertime, she don't have anything on her branches. There's nothing on her. Sometimes she loses all of her branches and it's just the stem of the tree, but the roots are still there. So why the hell do you think that nature have to go through this and we don't? Allow. Get in line with the essence of life. Get in line. Stop fighting. When I stopped fighting, I started to thrive. When I enter into a hibernation season or a winter season or a fall season energetically and I lose a lot, when a lot of my fruits fall, I call it my fruits of life, relationship fruits, financial fruits, this fruit. When I start to eat a lot of bread and I get a big back, and I ain't got my abs, I just enter into it and I allow it. I soak in that season because I know that spring is coming. New seeds are going to be planted. A harvest is coming. The sun is coming. It's going to lift. So I'm going to do what I need to do in the season. If I need to be here in the lesson, if I need to sit here, if I need to be in the house for this season, if I need to scale back financially, if I need to be away from people for a time, it's just an ebb and a flow. God knows what you want and what you need and what you desire. Trust. Get into gratitude. Gratitude need to be your attitude. You're going to always operate in peace no matter what the external conditions are. And my friend, that's all I have for you. I hope you share this video with somebody that you care about, because we always say here at Mecca Mastery TV that sharing is caring. Check out my website at meccafreeman.com so you never miss a wide range of food I have for your soul. I got things on there like 21-day healing plans that you can download. Get your shit together guides, manifestation ritual guides, guides teaching you how to meditate, and so much more. These social media platforms that you see here on the screen, go ahead and follow me so I can connect with you on social media. And if you want to talk to me personally, go ahead and click the link in my bio and pick your book or pick my brain session, or you can email me directly at meccabookings@gmail.com. As always, I'm sending love, light, peace, gratitude, good ass vibrations, high tranquility your way. Until next time, I see you in the next episode with peace and love. I see you. Ashe.